Today we're going to talk about the Jinhao 950 blue and white Chinese dragon porcelain fountain pen. It's a whole lot to say for a little pen. This is a cheapie. It's under 10 bucks. You can get it on Amazon. Comes in this really cute, super cute gift box, which I did not expect for less than 10 bucks. When you take the lid off, this is what you see. Little porcelain, blue and white, very Chinese inspired design. Really like it. I think it's a great looking pen. Heavy. You can definitely feel there's some heaviness to this pen if you like a heavier pen. If I get this box out of the way, just wanted to show you it has some good design. The blind cap here narrows so that when you go to post the pen, it posts super securely, although it is extremely top heavy. On the end here, the nib is a medium. It's a steel nib, but it is 18 karat gold plated, so it gives you the look of gold, but it's still going to feel like a stiff steel nib ride, which no one doesn't expect for 10 bucks. I mean, you're not going to get a solid gold nib for 10 bucks, but it's a very smooth rider. Jinhao does know how to make a great nib. A couple of points of contention actually are inside the pen, which I will tell you in a second, but I like the design overall. There's even on this shield here, there's a charioteer driving two horses that appear to be bucking wildly. I don't know if they're in a race. Kind of a cool design. Underneath the pen clip, you can see that this is an inexpensive pen just because basically this clip is all pressed. It's pressed, and then underneath there's like three sides where it all folds together. If anybody else is looking at the underside of your clip, they're a little too close to your pen anyway, so nobody's really going to see that. Just wanted you to know, clip is very stiff, would not pocket this pen. Number one, it's too heavy. Number two, it just doesn't release very well. I feel like it might rip the pockets in your shirt. But it is a nicely designed pen, and I like the size of it. I like a big pen, so it feels good. It's just not a poster because this cap is far too heavy to post. I do like the little black dot that they have on the end of that cap. Where my frustration lies, in this converter here. This converter, it was broken when I got it. Full disclaimer, full disclosure, there's a metal piece that goes over this that screws into both sides. I actually took it off just to make this thing work because I've been struggling with it for a few days to a week on and off when I was procrastinating dealing with why it wouldn't write. It's a screw type converter, which means when you screw this up or screw it down, it draws the ink in through the nib or it flushes it back out through the nib. That was what was not working on my converter. So when I would screw it, it wouldn't pull anything up. There's no vacuum action. There's a plunger in there. The O-ring worked fine. It's just that that little metal piece did not keep these parts together. But because the plunger's in there, I basically chose to fill this like a syringe type, like I would with a cartridge. So I just syringe filled this converter, which was frustrating to me because it's supposed to suck ink on its own, that I needed to do that, but I wanted to show you how it writes, assuming that the one that you might buy will come with a functioning converter. So again, $10, quality control is not always the utmost of companies' minds when they're dealing with such a cheap pen. So Jinhao 950 Chinese Dragon. Let me go ahead and show you a quick writing sample. This is on Clairefontaine paper. Everyone tells me when I do these writing samples in the comments, I get emails, that basically I write too quickly and no wonder the feed can't keep up or whatever. My version of an answer is that, hey, if the pen can't keep up, it's not meant for me. It's not my fault that I write quickly. It's the pen's fault that it can't keep up. So hopefully you feel the same way. Anyway, this pen keeps up great as long as your converter can get ink into the pen. It keeps up great. It writes super smooth. I mean, Jinhao knows how to make a nib. I'm super impressed with their nibs so far on all of these cheap pens that I've been using for my battle of the budget pens. article. So check out this pen on my site at bestfountainpen.com. There'll be a link in the description. Also, you can check out the Battle of the Budget Pens article, where you can see a bunch of pens under $10 and how they perform against each other. Thanks for watching.